church and school. First of all, this is Holy Innocents Primary School here. And another thing before I go any further, it is cold right now. Outside is cold at the moment. All the cold breeze can be felt in this parish and in this part of the land. You will feel a lot of cold breeze. Just say that to start with. So again, I'm back in my beautiful parish, St. Thomas. It's been a while since I last visited Holy Innocents. Looking down Ayshford. And again, this Ayshford is spelled Ayshford. And this is the road that leads to Harrison Cave and the Richmond Hall Gully. Down the road here is Ayshford, St. Thomas. This Ayshford is spelled Ayshford. So this is Holy Innocents Primary School. This is where my aunts would have received their primary education. My first two aunts, some cousins, and my grandmother and great aunt. This is the mural graphic on the school building, which was done by Miss June Connell in 2005. Depicting mostly things in St. Thomas. You can see the monkey here in the Richmond Hall Gully, St. Thomas. Mr. Lester Vaughan, who was the former principal of this school back in the 1950s and 60s. He would have taught my aunt and the school children down below. And all the villages and things in St. Thomas and the windmill. This windmill is either Morgan Lewis windmill in St. Andrew. This is the oldest working windmill in Barbados and the Caribbean, and the only working windmill, or this is probably Sturgis Plantation in St. Thomas. It has been a while. It has been a while since my last visit to Holy Innocents Church. I haven't visited since October, so it is truly a good thing to be back. On my ancestral ground, my ancestors would have been laid to rest. Looking back down Ayshford. Yeah, Rochelle. Yeah. Ayshford. As I said before, this Ayshford is spelled Ayshford. Right now I'm cold. As we see Christmas time coming in, up these parts of the world is starting to get cold. St. Thomas is a rather cold parish. St. Thomas is in the center of the island and it is a very cold parish. St. Thomas is in the center of the island along with St. George. So there is no sea nor coastline in these parishes. These are the two landlocked parishes in Barbados, best referred to as the heart of Barbados or the central uplands of Barbados. As I said before, this is the road to Harrison's Cave and Richmond Hall Gully. And again, Harrison's Cave runs out under here. That is where it is said that when service is going on at the church, the organ from the church vibrates into the cave. Church cemetery over here, of which most of the people are laid to rest now, since the cemetery in the church is filled. So before that, I will get you guys throughout the church and walk throughout the church. As I said before, I have lots of family laid to rest in this churchyard. I have lots of family laid to rest in this churchyard. As I said before, they don't bury people in this churchyard anymore. They bury them on the opposite side of the road since the cemetery in the church is filled. This is the grave of W.T. George Gooding and the wife Mildred Gooding, and their children Jeffrey and Sheila. So all the churchyard here. And this is Holy Innocents Church, which dates back in 1838. So this is another historic church here in Barbados. You see the Christmas trees. The one thing about this church, the members take well good care of this church. Make sure that it is well taken care of, and the grounds are well taken care of. In memory of Margaret Millian, wife of John W. Carrington of Rexmore Hall, St. Thomas, who died the 3rd of November, 1881, at the age of 67. To the affectionate memory of John W. Carrington, who died the 22nd of January 1889 at the age of 53. In memory of Walter Philip Smith, who died the 16th of June 1918 at the age of 82, and his wife Elizabeth Lynch Trotman, who died the 24th of October 1940. Ayshford Long Road. You can see that we are in the country. So I will now make my way through the churchyard. The graves of Walter Codrington Carrington Smith, born the 15th of June 1873 and died the 7th of December 1956. From Olivia and Phoebe, also his wife Olive Worrell, born the 10th of February 1886 and died the 6th of November 1960. And Beatrice Lyle Smith, born the 10th of December 1922. And Phoebe Worrell Smith, born the 30th of January 1871 and died the 21st of December 1960. You can see the Christmas trees, well lit. One thing my aunt and them just take good care of this church. My great aunt, that is my only great aunt I have living. She sings in the choir. So my St. Thomas is the parish in which my maternal family were born and raised, right here in the beautiful parish of St. Thomas. So Holy Innocent is a beautiful country church. This is the bell tower here. You can see the school building here, the bell tower. This bell used to be up in here, up until the early 90s when they took it down, when they was building this front porch and build this bell tower here to put the bell in. This bell was rung by the sexton, the former sexton, Collis of Donald Daniel, who is a kind of relative of mine, distant relative. And my great uncle Gorman Levine was also the bell ringer here. He used to come to church here. He's there to rest over there on the other side of the road. So only certain people get buried in this churchyard. This is the vicarage where the priest used to live. The last priest that lived here was Reverend Light, who was the priest here from 1987 to 2011. He was the last priest I know of that resided there. In sacred memory of the following families: William Green, John and Elizabeth Weeks, William and Walter Daniel, Leonora and Alvin Daniel, and the Glasgow family. May they rest in peace. The grave of former organist Hudson DeCosta Driggs, who was the former organist of this church. He's also a distant relative of mine. On the grave of Lester St. Clairvoyant, who was the former schoolmaster, headmaster for the Innocents Primary School. Lester St. Clairvoyant. He also wrote the National Pledge of Barbados in 1973 for the Innocents Anglican Church. Here. Then back up to the Battle Harrison's Cave of Ayshford. For the Innocents Church, Anglican Episcopalian. Thank you for watching it. And you have a blessed evening.